Oh yeah. Oh, perfect. All right, Jungo's back. We got the brand new Roto grip ball, the XL. All right, we're bowling on London. I just warmed up, haven't thrown this ball yet. We're gonna compare it to the clone. Kind of suspect it's replacing in the lineup. And the Optimum model, symmetrical solid from Roto, right? So let's get started here on long. Probably the condition where this ball is gonna work the best. Missed a little bit right there, and the ball came screaming back and smashed the pocket. That was cool. Immediately, this ball kind of feels like the Eternity Pie. Like just another big ASIM tank, harsh reality, Eternity Pie, those kind of balls. This is what it feels like. Yeah, that ball's rolling early. That ball's picking up real early. Almost a little bit too early for this pattern, which is crazy. All right, let's bump a little bit left, find a little bit more oil, a little more back end pop. All right, 2 left. Perfect. 2 left there, just where I left the 10 pin. Got a little bit more oil. Ball's able to continue a little more in the back end, right? So this ball's really strong. Fresh covers, always really strong. So it's always good to bowl a game or two to get some little bit of oil on it, let that cover settle down a little bit. But brand new out of the box, this ball's a tank. The nucleus core, right, as in a bunch of other cell balls, right, word cell in it. This ball's got a lot of differential, right? 0.56 and a 15, that is huge. The max is 0.58. Because of that, this ball is gonna rev up real fast. The oil rings are gonna be pretty far apart in the track of the flare. It's gonna bite early, right? The core's flipping over early, it's gonna bite early. And because of that, it's gonna handle a lot of oil, and it's gonna be pretty flat off the back end. So on a long pattern that's fresh, right, these are the kind of balls you gotta use. Yeah, kind of released that one a little bit up the back of it. And you can see it's still set up, rolled, got into a roll, but there was no finish, right? Kind of flattened to the pocket. That's operator error, but ball still rolled like it was supposed to, right? That's a good sign. All right, everyone's gonna have a little variation in their release from shot to shot. So balls that are able to kind of forgive that, those are good balls. Yeah, missed a little bit right, 2.8, as expected, right? This ball's just really early, really smooth, really tanky, right? Those last 2, I moved my break point in, and you can see the reaction is much better, right? The more oil this ball has, the better it reacts, right? So I left the 4 pin and the 9 pin there, moving my break point in, much better ball reaction. All right, perfect, great ball for long on the fresh, right? Really picks up in that oil, which is what you need. All right, let's go down to the clone, right, which just got discontinued. So the cell is kind of coming in its place, another ASIM solid. The difference is the clone came polished, where the cell comes at like 2,000. So, all right, time for the handy dandy clone. Exact same layout, everything's the same, right? Box finish on both. We'll see what the reaction difference is. Same shot. Yeah, that clone definitely gets down the lane much easier because of the polish. I think if they were both the same surface prep, you would have pretty close to identical reactions here. That one definitely gets down the lane much easier. I missed a little left there, held its line, hit the pocket, dead flush. Where if I miss a little left with the cell, it's gonna pick up early, go high. Very, very close otherwise. Just the surface prep is different, right? Polish, 2,000. So I think if they were both the same surface, we'd have a really, really close of these 2 balls. Yeah, good shot. Just more pop at the back with the clone. If you're liking your Roto grip stuff, your clone, your Tour Dynamics, your Optimum model, cell's gonna fit right in there real nice with all those 3 balls. All right, about halfway through the vid here with Jungo, got the brand new XL. asymmetrical solid sanded to 2000, compared it against the clone here, which is also an asymmetrical solid but polished, right? And as you can see on the lanes, they have different reactions. How often do you change the cover prep of your balls to match the conditions? So today, I feel like 2000 would probably be a little bit too dull. I would probably use the clone I'd polished if I were bowling for score. So my question for you, how often do you change the cover prep to match the conditions and sand your ball, polish it back and forth, etc.? Let me know down in the comments. Speaking of the idle, let's throw it. Same line. So weaker cover, right? Symmetric core, we should see a lot less hook. Missed a little right on that one, but you can see it just doesn't rev up the same as those other two. All right, let's move my break point in a little with this, just because it hooks less. Yeah, just skates, right? Where the other balls, the core picks up. This ball skates a little late into the pocket, late 10 went down. So like I said in one of my previous vids, if you just pick one brand, Storm, Roto, Brunswick, Hammer, and you get every ball they have of that brand, you'll have a complete arsenal, right? Well, that's boring. Nobody likes to do that. I think it works, right? So if you just get every Roto ball, you're gonna have a complete arsenal. From the hustles to the idles to the cell, right? You're gonna have a complete arsenal. So it makes sense where these Roto balls are all a little bit different, right? That's by design. So if you're looking for an arsenal, you're lazy, you wanna keep it simple, pick a brand, buy them all. Yeah, good shot there. That ball's just weaker overall. That's like a really good progression. Cell, clone, optimum idle. All right, let's throw the cell a few more and we'll do a recap. Yeah, ball's really strong. And this little left there checks up straight through the face. Where the other two balls will kind of get through that and slide further and hit the pocket probably. Oh yeah, yeah, that ball's strong. Ball's a mammoth. Moved a couple left there with my feet, got it to the spot, picked up, continued straight through the pins. Yeah, this ball's a tank. Oh, come on. That ball's a tank. All right, let's recap. All right, we just got done bowling with the brand new Excel from Roto Grip. And wow, this ball's a tank. This ball is so strong in the heads, in the mid lane, it's crazy. This ball's gonna handle a ton of oil. Yeah, this core is strong, right? We have a ton of differential, and we have a big mass bias asymmetry numbers, right? So this ball is gonna get started up real early. It's gonna flare a lot. It's gonna hook early, and it's gonna be pretty smooth. So we're bowling on London, long pattern, lots of oil, should be perfect for this ball. And as you can see, it was, right? This ball started up in the mids, started rolling in the oil, which some balls have a problem doing, and went through the pins, right? Still continued through the pins, which is huge, right? Some big tanks are gonna roll super early and then just kind of peter out and not do much at the back end. But for a ball to really pick up in the oil and then continue through the pin deck, right? That's a good tank, right? That's exactly what my Eternity Pie does, and I love that ball. I compared it to the clone, which just got discontinued, and pretty sure this is gonna take its place in the lineup, right? But that ball came with a polished surface prep. This ball comes with 2000, and you can just see the difference on the lanes that prep makes. You know, if I were to polish this, or if I were to sand the clone, I think they would be pretty identical. If you're in the market for a brand new tank that hooks early, hooks a lot, this Excel is gonna be good, right? It's gonna hook no matter what. You know, I threw the idle for a few shots, just another Roto Grip ball, another step down, and you can just see how much further down lane it goes, how much later it is, and how much less boards it covers. So like I said, if you're gonna build an arsenal, right, just pick a brand and buy every ball from that brand. You're gonna have a complete arsenal, right? You're gonna have every reaction you need. Nobody likes to do that, it's boring. That's why we do these ball reviews, kind of compare every ball, get ones you like, get the colors you like, kind of thing, right? Million balls on the market. Yeah, this is just a tank, huge tank, early, big hook, lots of oil, long patterns. Yeah, looks good going down the lane. Dark blue, light blue, right? It suits my eye really well. There's not really much else I can say, right? This ball just hooks a ton, right? This ball needs oil. If you're in the market for a new tank, no pro shops nearby, check out shop.bowlingforBowling.com. Use our promo code JungoBarks at checkout, get 10% off your order, right? And if you order a certain amount, you get free shipping. Make sure you order a lot, get some new rocks, get some new balls, right? Can't beat fresh covers, man, you just can't. And also, last thing, don't forget my question down below in the comments. How often do you change the surface prep to match the conditions? It's a huge factor. We just tested polish and 2000 grit, big difference. So let me know down in the comments how often you change the surfaces on your balls to match the conditions out on the lanes. All right, have a good one. See you in the next vid.